The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the AllColor will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the AllColor's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine AllColor. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the AllColor. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the AllColor is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! Foremotion! ETA 2 minutes!
We're already here. Cruiser Irene has listed beyond the point of recovery.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynne, sending coordinates.
Destroyer Calypso has been destroyed. All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Strider 2, Mr. Rhodey. We're right time until our rear catches up.
Going for another
Stay
attack.
back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. 2 and 5, follow me. We're the ones who'll take the kill. Blood contact on the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Monza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighter thinks we get super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Shoot at him to shut him
Dad,
up.
leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker's Hero 4 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Taking out
Clear to General Clement. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Now's the time to pull out any tricks you've got.
That's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC! Multiple smoke plumes from the port!
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Mortar drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of you. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Good. We produced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's a terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What happened? More on the way.
What in the world?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Rudy bonus time. Don't waste it. Shut down. 4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? That must be an hallucinating craft.
It's not a hallucination. It's a nightmare.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Trigger, don't push your luck on the damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us. I've got you. Fox 2! Fox 2!
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Fox 2! You're out of chaff and flares. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear? Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Picture it.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile away.
Shaking off enemy lock.
In gun range.
Got one on my tail.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile. Missile.
Splashed.
Missile.
Locked on.
Target
This one's
confirmed
gone.
down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6. He dodged it.
Contact imminent.
Never felt so cramped in the sky. Scratch 1. Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Projectile exploded. It's gone. Missile launched. Missile hit. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Deliverance.
Missile hit.
Locked on bandit. I've got a sitting duck here.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, missile away.
I appreciate that.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Damn coward, shooting us from beyond our range. Scratch one.
Target is hit. Strider 1, missile launched. Target shot down. Strider 1, target acquired. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Locked on.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Missile hit.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Target acquired. Missile hit.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit destroyed. In gun range.
That bandit is still on your back. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on.
Missile.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Call warning.
Missile away. Missile hit. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Missile.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break.
Missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Behind the enemy. I got a stubborn one on my ass.
Missile.
Missile away. Target is down.
Fox 2.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, missile launched. Missile hit. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining.
Enemy on your 6.
Missile away.
Behind the enemy.
Bandit down. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Splashed.
Strider 1, missile away.
Thanks.
Missile hit.
I knew you had my back, Trigger.
Target shot down. Target acquired. Fox 2. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. One minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Portman. Package X already waiting.
Missile launched.
Also, go around the military.
Target is
Strike
down.
this guy's a son of an omen.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask?
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 Strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Duty Officer? You don't, do you?
Strider 1, missile away. Target acquired. Bandit on your 6. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile closing! Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 Strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you!
Siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Shit! Fire! I'll get the message!
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
I'm gonna screw you over!
Launched.
Shit!
Missile did not connect.
Flash you.
Chaffin flares launched. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile launched.
Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Be right there with you. I promise.
You can take him out.
Consider it done.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. Enemy has a lock. Evade.
You didn't hit. Fire verification complete. Fire! Our reputation will soar once you're finished. Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 Strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, alright!
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
You pay for this, 3 Strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this one
We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Fusion, no!
Bastard!
Hey, chill. Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. They resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.